Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dan, also known as PSX, and welcome to my brand new video channel. On this channel I'm hoping to put out a lot of various different kinds of content, but today I'm going to be starting things off by playing some Hearthstone. In these videos I'm going to be showing my own gameplay by testing out decks found from around the internet, such as those built on Hearthhead, or from creating my own decks and testing them out in casual play. Then, at the end of the week, showcase some of my best matches from the past 7 days. If I find a deck that does exceptionally well, then I'll take it onto the ranked ladder and see how far I can climb. I'm not necessarily a big arena guy, but if the interest is there, then I'll probably do some arena for those who are interested. Now, I've been playing Hearthstone for about 4 weeks now, and whilst that doesn't sound like a long time, I've already managed to rack up over 120 hours, which, in my opinion, for a game that's still in beta, is quite a lot. I'm not a professional, I don't claim to be a big pro, but I've got a strong grasp on the game, and I've managed to get a lot of wins so far, in my opinion. If we have a look at the quest log, probably my favourite heroes and classes to play are definitely the Hunter, Druids and Paladins, but I also really enjoy playing Shamans and Warlocks too, especially if there's any sort of big combos or large creatures that I can end up playing. Seeing as the ladder reset only a couple of days ago, I'm at rank 25. Not that impressive, but in these videos probably I can try and get up the ladder quite a bit. We'll see how that goes. 141 wins. It's pretty good, but arena is definitely not somewhere that I'm that quite good at. A copper key, 3 wins, not good. But maybe with practice we can see how that ends up. So let's have a quick look at my collection so far. I think I've got pretty much all the common and rare cards for each class. This gives me a good chance to try out any class that I want to at any point. As you can see here, I've got a ton of custom decks, most of which I've played with from Hearthhead, some of which I've made by myself. My Mage and my Paladin decks are probably some of the strongest ones I've created by myself. Going through, yeah, there's definitely a lot of rares, but the biggest things that I'm lacking are the real game changers, the epic and legendary cards. So far I have no class legendaries, and some rather weak neutral ones as well. If we look just through here, I should get to my Nat Pavel. There he is. It's a nice card, but nothing fantastic. I also have a Hogger and my Tinkmaster. Tinkmaster and Paladins is very OP, especially for the 1/1, which you get a full return on it basically. You take out one of your minions and come out with a 5/5 Devil Saw. Can be pretty nice early on. But apart from that, oh, there we go. Elite Tauren Chieftain, yay! Yeah, all good, strong cards, but I could do with some of the real ones. Minions like Ragnaros and Sylvanas. Hopefully I'll get those soon enough, but we shall have to wait and see. Now, as you can see here, I've got a good number of packs just waiting to be opened, 18 to be exact, and the first thing I'm going to do is open them for you. So, let's see what we have in store. Ooh, nice and blue and shiny. Here we go. And straight away, we've got an epic. How nice. Rare. And 3 commons. Let's see what we get. Ice Block. Don't think I have that one. Could be nice. Next load. Rare. Wow, second pack in, and we have a legendary. That is amazing. I'm quite excited for this one. Sunwalker, got a few of those already, but here we go. Legendary. What was I saying about class legendaries? There we go, Scenarius. And for one of the classes that I play a lot of as well. That is brilliant. That is amazing. Wow, I was not expecting that. That is quite impressive. Can we get any better? Can we get anything better than Scenarius? Not in this pack. Light one. Huh, okay. I've pretty much got most of those. I have a feeling that I'm going to be seeing a lot of duplicates here. Especially, like I said, I've got a lot of the common, a lot of the rares. It's mostly epics and legendaries. That's what makes these card openings, these pack openings, really exciting. And nice. Ancient Watcher. Really strange card. If you don't have a Silence or something like a Void Terror in a Warlock deck, it can be a little bit odd to play. I've found anyway. Nothing spectacular here. Ancient Mage. Okay. Okay. Let's get lucky. Come on, we've already had one. Let's get another. I'm looking for another. 2 rares. 2 rares. I'm enjoying this. This is turning out to be quite fantastic. A lot of disenchantables. Again. Jeez. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Very nice. Do more traps. I'm looking forward to playing my hunter with more traps than what I have. Especially with the bow. Epic. Okay. Rare. Siphon Soul. Epic. Big Game Hunter. Nice. Don't think I've got one of those yet, and that's perfect. Ooh, I always love doing these. Always love opening packs. Rare. And Misdirection. Another secret. Love it. Two rares. 2 rares, another device. Pretty decent card for a rogue. Oh, Ravenholt Assassin. What a card. What a card indeed. The other card is Savagery. Halfway through. Let's keep going. Oh, another epic. Fantastic. Oh, this is amazing. This is what, the 3rd, 4th one so far? Bestial Wrath. Okay. Nothing spectacular. Great for taking out bigger enemies. Normal pack. Normal pack. Blizzard. Okay. Lots of mana wounds. Lots of lovely stuff. Next one. That's a shame. Oh, more of the lovely cards. Some of the bigger ones. Ooh. Pyromancer. Deadly with equality. 5 more to go. Oh, I don't want these to end. I want more. There. It's a nice card. I don't play Priest a lot, but I always enjoy taking cards from the other opponent's deck. Organized Soul Priest. Don't have that one. Don't see it an awful lot either. I wonder how good that card actually is. Number 4. One rare again. Is that alright? Eaglehorn Bow, there we go. There's a rare that I don't have. At least I don't think I do. And with all the other secrets I've got for my hunter, that is fantastic. Wow. Ooh, Golden Common. Very nice. I feel like I've started off really strong and now my decks are just rubbish. Maybe I spoke too soon? No.
Golden common.
Oh, another golden common. Mogushan Warden. Okay. Argent Commander. Got plenty of them. Oh boy. Final pack. Final pack. Will we get something to beat the Scenarius? Please. We have a rare. That's about it. Oh. Oh well, Ancient Brewmaster. Don't have that, I don't think. Seen a lot of plays with that recently, especially for those with battle cries. So that might be a nice one to put into one of my decks, especially one that might be full of really decent draw card battle cries. And a Secret Keeper. Okay. Again, synergy with the Hunter deck. We can see how that goes. So, just quickly going back to my collection. Let's see. All my Keeper of the Groves. Ah, there he is, Scenarius. I think I might be playing Druid a little bit more often now. In fact, I think I might make myself a Druid deck with Scenarius in and give it a test out, see how it goes. Mainly because I don't have any experience with class legendaries yet, and if I can make it work in a way that is really good, I mean, it's a legendary, it's always going to be good, but if I can get it into a play that's really decent, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. Also, I get a new second Unbound Elemental. I would like to get this work. I love cards that have this sort of thing. When there is something class specific, for example, the Paladin deck with, I think it's Blood Knight. If you can go in against another Paladin, or you are a Paladin yourself and you have a load of really cheap minions with Divine Shield to start up with, it can be an absolute game changer. I've seen a number of people just straight up concede when they see a 15/15 Blood Knight. It's quite impressive. What else have we got? Siphon Soul. Frothin' Berserker. Seen that quite a lot, especially in full-on rush warrior decks. I don't play the warrior that often, so if I come across and do a warrior deck, I'd like to see how that fits in, see how that works. Light Warden, Watcher, just keep going. Wild Pyromancer, yay. Second Jungle Panther, and I think that's about all the interesting ones. Yeah, there we go. That's the end of that. So, crafting mode. How much dust do I get? Wow. A lot of dust. Not as much as I need, but there they go. 760. Not going to craft anything just yet, but I think at some point in the future I will be using up a little bit of that just to get myself some cards that I might actually need. I don't like spending the dust on cards that are just popular for one or two decks. I want cards that are really good. So, that's the end of that. Let's see where we go from here. Okay, so I was talking about my Paladin deck with the Blood Knight. If you want to take a quick look at it just here. Here is the card list that I have. We have Blessing of Might, Hand of Protection, Repentance, Argent Squire, Argent Protector, Aldor Peacekeeper, Blood Knight, Scarlet Crusader, Tinkmaster Overspark, I'll talk about that in a minute, True Silver Champion, a very big staple for any Paladin deck, Blessing of Kings, Consecration, Hammer of Wrath, Silver Moon Guardian, Blessed Champion, Argent Commander, Sunwalker, and Guardian of Kings. Now, this deck is filled with every single Divine Shield minion that you can find. And I'm not kidding. Let's take a quick look here. we have Hand of Protection and the Argent Protector. Hand of Protection is really nice to have in the essence you can put it on any minion on the field. If you have your Hand of Protection and the other side have the minions, then you can give those minions the Divine Shield and still play the Blood Knight, and it will take the Divine Shields off of them rather than off your own. It's nice to have if it's the only card that you have in your hand, and you can buff it up to a 9/9 if you have both of them. Because the Blood Knight says all minions lose Divine Shield, and that is both sides of the field gain 3/3 for each shield lost. Argent Protector is also nice as well in the fact that it can also give another minion Divine Shield when it's played. Always good if you have your token 1/1 minion out, and you can always buff that really quickly. It's also handy in any stage of the game where you have a big minion. You can also play the Argent Protector after you've given the Blood Knight the buffs it needs, and give it a Divine Shield so it doesn't die straight away to any large minions. Going into the neutrals, you have the Argent Squire, Scarlet Crusader, Silver Moon Guardian, Argent Commander and Sunwalker. Now, the big 6-drops, the Argent Commander and the Sunwalker, they can be played as is. They are not as essential to the combo, mainly because they require such a lot of mana that they might as well just be used for their original uses. Argent Commander for its charge and Sunwalker for its taunt. They are very much your only big cards. If we take a quick look here, you've got your Guardian of Kings, which is nice, especially against rush decks. Your Sunwalker and Argent Commander, 2 of those each. Then you also have things like your Paladin staples, such as your Hammer of Wrath. That's a great removal card. Consecration, very good against Murloc decks or anything where there's a lot of rush going on. You have your Blessing of Kings. The biggest thing I've ever done is to buff the Blood Knight up to a 12/12, use a Blessing of Kings, and then straight to the Blessed Champion in the next turn, provided it stays alive and has its buff. That is usually GG right there. Especially when 12/12, 16/16, you've got 32 attack right there. That is insta GG, should you manage to pull it off. A lot of fun if you can do it, but the biggest problems with this deck is that the Blood Knight itself is very susceptible to silence. If there's a deck, say a priest deck, and it just has silence straight there, or you have your owl, Blood Knight is useless, and that's that play gone. This deck is also very susceptible to a lot. There's no taunts, so your minions are out there and they are reliant on their Divine Shield. This is why the move is better used late game, because you have your smaller drops, your 1s and your 2 drops, and they can be played on the field instantly. You can get about 4 or 5 on them and then play the Blood Knight. There's also not a lot of removal. As I say, you have your Hammer of Wrath and your Consecration. They are as is. So if you can hope to keep the opponent bringing out smaller minions, then you should be okay with it. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. It's got a good curve, especially there's a lot of 3 or 4 drops, which are handy late in the game. It's a very mid to late game deck, this. So let's give it... Oh, yes, sorry. The Tinkmaster Overspark. This is one that I picked up from a couple of other Hearthstone players. Especially useful in a Paladin deck with the 1/1 token. Seeing as the battle cry is to transfer it into a 5/5 or a 1/1, if you have your token on the field and you bring out Tinkmaster Overspark, brilliant. You have a 50% chance of a better minion. If it goes for the squirrel, you haven't lost anything. So either way, it's a win-win. Not quite as good to use it on an Argent Squire, as you do end up losing the Divine Shield permanently. It's give or take. Depends what minions you have on the field, but I would rather use it on the token rather than Argent Squire. Alright, so let's give this Paladin deck a go then. Give it a quick run. So really all I want to try and do is showcase either the Blood Knight or the Tinkmaster combos and see if I can get those to work. If I can get those shown, that would be fantastic. Otherwise, I'm just hoping to win. I think that's all anyone can hope for. If it does well, I may start off a ladder match and go ranked with this one. We'll wait and see. See how it works. Like I said, it's got its advantages, but it's got its flaws as well.
The light shall bring victory.
Priest.
I will fight
could be
with
worse.
honor.
Going first, it could be better. At least it's not something with lots of small minions, such as a hunter deck or a warlock deck with lots of small ones. But I might see some big ones. We'll wait and see. See what happens. We'll get rid of the commander for now. And we get an Archer Protector. It's a nice little start. And we have a 3-drop as well. I think it might be an idea.
The light
Get the
protects
Argent
me.
straight away. Especially early on. If I buff it with Blessing of Might, that would make it quite a potent second round card.
Is someone injured?
But we get another Shy Cleric. And buffing it. Power Shield. Well, that's a shame. And rather a bit annoying. Puts me in a strange position here. That's what I think I might do.
I fight.
Smack it in the face.
Not on my
Get another
watch.
Divine Shield. Hopefully, one of them will stay alive. The plan is try and get a Blessing of Might on one of them, so that I can at least get rid of the cleric. He hasn't decided to heal it, so he won't get a card. So we'll see what he does. If he goes into that, that makes things very nice. Oh, we have kings. No, we don't. We do, however, have a Scarlet Crusader. I'm going to hold on to that. Now, I could trade with them all. For the most part.
Let me think.
I'm going to do a token.
Reporting for duty.
And I think we kind of have to get rid of the cleric. Now, if we buff you, you'll kill it and stay alive. Pretty
This
much
is
what we
my
want.
responsibility.
And we shall get rid of. That means I expect next turn that he's probably going to take out.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Yeah, there we go. Bit of a pointless buff, but a buff just the same. Alright, good, we have a ton. That'll be great for the 6-drop. Now. Here's an interesting one. I think
To battle!
get rid of you. That's the danger of having a minion on the board, especially with something with lots of buffs, like the Paladin class. Paladins are known for the buffing, oh, but it's going to go straight away. Doesn't matter, we have an empty field, and it's me first. Oh, how kind of him.
Thank you.
Where the priest has nothing to do, he'll just decide to heal you up. Always nice. They always seem to forget to click the end turn button as well. Thank you. Ah, brilliant. Now it's time to get some hurt on.
For justice.
Seems a bit pointless when I don't have anything to heal. Maybe I should have gone Scarlet Crusader and the token. Hopefully he has no kings in that. Although there's a few dangerous cards in there. I can only hope he's got a few of the 1-2 drops. That's all I can hope for. This is where things get dangerous, especially with a priest deck, because they can have all sorts of nasties. The great thing about 4 attack cards, though, is it just sort of falls outside of the Shadow Word, Pain, and Death cards. It's not 3 or less, it's not 5 or more, so it's just perfect. I'm not going to attack him, just in case. If he brings out something a bit nasty, then I should hopefully be able to slap it down. We'll see. We'll see what it does. Close the gates. There we go. Show him who's boss.
For the crusade!
Ah, there's... Oh. Okay, that's a faulty card. And whatever he does next turn, he can't actually take that out. So do a... This is interesting. This is quite interesting. I'm not really sure what to do. Do I use a consecration? If I take the shield off and then put it back on?
Justice shall prevail.
That might be an idea. In fact, no. What I might do is... That is of no real... Unless he has another Murloc somewhere in there. I think we're going to go... If he has more Murlocs...
I must move quickly.
Ooh, that's...
Let me think.
Oh, he has other Murlocs. And we're done. I've got a bit of a card disadvantage. This isn't too nice. Especially at 7/7. Mana...
Get behind me.
Yeah. Power shield. Oh, nasty. Oh, that's not nice. In fact, I know exactly what it is. That's repentance. How do I know? It's the only secret I have in the deck. He probably doesn't know that, but I know.
Let me think.
No, I don't want to hit him in the face, because it applies the heal beforehand. Oh, I don't particularly want to trade either. Oh,
Justice shall prevail.
Not on my
I was
watch.
thinking of shooting this camp. Get up. Yeah, there you go.
Reporting for duty.
Now, if I'd thought about it, I probably should have done that first, then that, but... Oh well. I am rapidly running out of cards.
Tazdingo!
Oh, there we go.
Tazdingo!
Oh, 2. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I can see how this is going. I'm going to lose a couple of minions. But I'm not going to take anything.
This is my
Get rid of one.
Justice shall
Smack you in the
prevail.
face.
To battle!
Get you out.
Join
Reporting
or
for duty.
die.
Face. Beautiful. And he's just used up 2 taunts. Which might bite him in the ass.
The gates are open.
On the hair. I knew he had more Murlocs. Keeping the board clear is really tricky. Let's see what I get. That's handy. It does mean I'm probably going to lose something. No, we won't.
Join justice shall
prevail. Reporting for duty.
Next turn we'll have a nice big one to go with. Maybe. I don't like using Guardian of Kings.
We must
if it
cleanse the
has
Sunwell.
Your magic shall not save me.
Oh, there goes. Well, that's odd. Oh, and now I get the Blood Knight. Oh, with no shields to go with. That was really weird what he just did. That was really, really weird. I think he might be panicking. My opinion of that would have been to bring out the Spellbreaker first, silence the taunt, and then bring the Shattered Sun Cleric out. That made absolutely no sense. Absolutely none at all. So I might as well.
Justice.
I might as well give the guy something to keep. Oh, and he's given up. Brilliant. That's fantastic. That's just what we want to see. Do I want to do another one? Yeah, go on. I like this deck. I think it's a nice one. I also enjoy playing Paladin a lot as well. This is a very awkward deck, but if you can get it to work, it is fantastic. You get the right buffs, get the right minions with Divine Shield on, they can take hits and then just keep on going. Keep on going.
Uther versus Jaina.
Oh, mages.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Oh, and I go first. The one problem with mages is that it's all spells, and I have nothing. In fact, I'm going to get more consecration. Just on the off chance. Let's see if we can get a better start. Oh, we get the consecration back, but we do have Scarlet Crusader, which is lovely. Although Peacekeeper, not quite so good in this situation, but we'll see if he goes with spell power minions or if he's just got loads of spells. If it's a control mage deck, I might be in some trouble. Coining straight away into a fairy dragon. Lovely. Oh, how I hate fairy dragons.
Reporting for duty.
Trying to think how I can make this work early on. Because if he's going with that, I have a feeling that he may have a number of minions. Hammer of Wrath won't work. I think we might just have to make it a bit useless. Nothing like making a minion useless. Especially if it's going to die, if it's going to run into the minion. Otherwise, I will probably just take it out next turn. It's a good card, is Fairy Dragon. Especially if you have Mage, with the Mage Fireball, Fire Blast, or you have, yeah, any spell. Oh, that was lucky. That was very lucky. What are the chances? So like I was saying, it won't get affected by spells or hero powers, which makes it very valuable early on. Especially as a 3-2. In that respect, it is a very strong card.
Let me think.
Maybe my next deck will be more average, rather than a gimmicky one like this. Yeah, it's going to be the Sword Crusader. We got to get rid of it somehow. He managed to take the Odd Peacekeeper out, which is really annoying. If only one had hit it, would have been alright, but this is a bit of a change of plan. Gotta change my plan. Oh, he's gonna get rid of the minion for me. No, he's... Oh. Well, this is going wonderfully.
Job done.
Smack you in the face. If in doubt, smack them in the face. He has a lot of cards, so do I. But I really think they're all minions. No, they're all spells, sorry. Full damage and the taunt. Oh! I wish I hadn't used the Hammer of Wrath now. Oh dear. I can get rid of the taunt straight away.
To Northrend!
That's what we're going to do.
Victory!
I don't like it being there. And it will trade for 2 if he decides to run the Kobold into it. If he doesn't, and goes with the Fairy instead, or he goes straight for me, then, oh, I'll probably take the, change of plan. He's going to run the Fairy Dragon into, yeah, Fairy Dragon. Hit me in the face. I am going to concentrate him. That sounds like a great plan. Especially that. Mirror Images is nice without, or at least against a class that doesn't have any big AoE removal, like a Swipe or Consecrate. Brilliant against hunters, but in this case, not quite so here. And I think we might have to go with the Crusader. Now I have the card advantage. If I can get rid of that. No. And it scares me. It scares me if I have, or if they have, oh he is as well, if they have fireballs or pyroblasts or any kind of direct spells, I'm going to be in a bit of hurt. On the other hand, Guardian of Kings. It's going to be a Guardian of Kings with a protection. Next turn we can give it some hurt. In fact, Yes. That. Not quite how I wanted that to go, but okay. He's used one polymorph.
Truth is my shield.
Reporting for duty.
And we'll finish on that. Do I have lethal? Am I getting close to lethal? 1, 5, 9, 18, 22. We're close.
What to
Close.
do?
Get another. 25 is a lot to get off. 4, 8, 12, 24. That's nice. I don't like the look of this.
Time runs out on you.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go for that. So he's gonna die straight away. That seems odd. How unfortunate. Okay. Let's try and keep it alive then.
Reporting for duty.
Job done.
If only I'd had it in my hand a second ago. Well, I can get lethal next turn. It can be done. Again, I probably forgot to mention this combo, especially with Blessing of Kings and Blessed Champion. Oh, but he's going to ping it off. A minion with 3 or 4 health is really nice to do this on. Especially with something with charge. Sunwalker's going to be nice to do it with. In fact, I think we might just try. Can we do this? The only problem with doing it with
Let
taunt
me think.
is that the Divine Shield pretty much goes straight away, especially with the Fire Blast. So we're going to do this with. I think we're going to do it. We're going to go.
Let me think.
I don't know how we're going to go. I have a plan. It's a very devious plan, but I think it's going to work.
Truth is
Go
my
with the
shield.
Sunwalker.
Reporting for duty.
Move quick.
That way we have a minion to do the Architect run next turn. And then we'll get the Blood Knight out. Possibly Blessing of Kings. Probably King's the Sunwalker. Change of plan, we're Kingsing the Blood Knight. That's unfortunate.
Do you
I
need
don't
a
have a weapon
blessing?
yet. Oh, and that's annoying. Still have a minion on the board, that is fine by me. Oh, we could do this. Oh, we could do this. Time for Tinkmaster. Are we lucky? We are! Fantastic. That is amazing. That is just what I wanted to see.
Not
So, let's protect you. So you ain't dying anytime soon. He's used both his polymorphs, which is fantastic. I think we might have to buff him a little bit.
job done.
I may be wrong in doing that. A bit premature. but he can't kill it. Well, he can. There is one way. But I don't think he's got it. And in fact, I have lethal next turn. Oh joy. What's he got? It's a pirate. Oh no. That's alright.
Shields up!
That's not quite still alright. In fact, that's horrendous. That is not what I like to see. Okay. You're staying there for a moment.
The light protects
Getting you out, getting you out. Finally gonna get the Blood Knight out. Taking its time, but we're getting it out. We're getting it done. That was very risky, but I've not seen any big spells from him yet. Unless he's just been really unlucky and not managed to get a Fireball or a Pyroblast yet. We shall see. We shall see. Also not seen any secrets either. And the fact that he's not come straight out with any spells is a little bit annoying. That's fine. That's interesting. And that's incredibly odd.
To Northrend!
Well, this has been fun.
Victory!
Reporting for duty.
We're going like that. And next turn, depending on if he kills anything, we might have lethal. But he's going to ping that off. And I... The Blood Knight being buffed. Think Master buffing into a Devil Saw. Fantastic. And I think I might just have to add some injury.
Reporting for duty.
Well played. Victory for Northrend!
Brilliant. 2 fantastic games. A lot of fun. And a level 21 with the Paladin. That was good. That was a good session. I enjoyed that. So, thank you very much for watching. It's been a lot of fun. First video. And I've quite enjoyed it. If you've managed to make it this far, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. So, thank you very much. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, things from YouTube itself. I don't know. I would like to see if you have any comments or anything about this video. Being the first one I've ever done, I could do with some tips, some hints, anything you guys can come up with. It'd be really appreciated. So, thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon.